happens to be the first set that will be inducting under the Faculty of Nursing Sciences. No wonder the Dean Student Affairs is seated. Professor Fred Ehaise, we want to welcome you. We welcome you very specially. We welcome the Director Academic Planning, Professor Joseph Serenha. We welcome you. Our very own, the Dean of Medicine, Professor Osa Ogiagbon. We want to welcome you. Thank you so much. Our dear parents and guardians, we want to welcome and recognize you. Today is a very special day for you. So many years ago, these ones left the home to come to school. And even in school, they will always put a call across. Urgent 2K, urgent 10K. If we don't buy this book now, the course will just end. They will give you all sorts of stories, but you did not relent. You saw them through, and today it is a special day. It is a special day, and because it is a special day, we must all rejoice and be glad in it. In no distant time, the Vice Chancellor and the principal officers will be joining us, and then we will kick off in earnest. Thank you so much. We want to welcome you all. Meanwhile, I want to appreciate all the photographers here present. When you look around and you see the photographers, 80% of them are university graduates of different fields. But because you must not do one job, they are also doing another job, having side hustles. And so we acknowledge you very seriously, and we also want to appeal to you so that we don't have conflicting interests. When it's time for you to move to one side, please do well to obey us so that it does not look as if we are now bossing you around. Understanding will make the ceremony so smooth. We appreciate you all. I saw somebody that graduated from medicine as one of the photographers. Who are you leaving your patient for now in the hospital? You are doing two jobs and you are paying tax for one. Does it make sense? So you have to be paying. want to acknowledge the presence of the DNS Edo State, Mr. Nuruddin Aliu. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for coming around. Thank you. I welcome DNS Edo Specialist Hospital, Mrs. Ebare Patricia. We want to welcome you. Thank you so much for coming around. Mrs. Ianya, DNS Nursing Central Hospital, Benin City. I hope I'm correct. We welcome you. Thank you so much for coming around. Provost College of Nursing Science, St. Philomena Hospital. We want to welcome you. Provost Edo College of Nursing Science, Saple Road, Benin City. We welcome you very specially. Provost College of Nursing, UPTH, Benin City. We welcome you very specially. The National President, Ugonsa, we welcome you. College Accountant, Mrs. Ihisemoje Mary, we want to welcome you very specially. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming around. The College Accountant, College of Medical Sciences, Mrs. Ihisemoje, once again, we welcome you. And the College Secretary, Mrs. Uhu, we welcome you very specially. Thank you so much. Representative of Nursing Alumni, Mr. Odia Endurance, we welcome you. Miss Victoria Mary, we welcome you. Benjamin Lucius, we welcome you. Thank you so much for coming to be a part of today's ceremony. I also want to welcome very specially our Dean, the Dean that was in charge of our progress before we went to the promised land, the Dean that midwifed our faculty, the Dean after midwifing our faculty did not leave us alone, is still with us. The Dean Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor H.B. Osadolo, we welcome you, sir. Last year, you were the Dean that was fully in charge of this induction. This year, the baby of yesterday is now an adult. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you so well. Our Dean will be joining us shortly. They are at the Vice Chancellor's office at the moment with the members of the Nursing Council. Professor Fidelis Uchende Okafo, he will join us shortly, and the principal officers will also join us. I acknowledge the presence of the Assistant Dean, Faculty of Nursing Sciences, Dr. Timothy A. Eriwarieme. We will acknowledge your presence. We acknowledge the presence of Professor Mrs. Christy E. Omorobe, Head of Department Medical Surgical Nursing. The Head of Department Maternal and Childhood Nursing, Professor Mrs. Roslyn Esewe. The Assistant Dean also doubles as the Head of Department Public Health Nursing, Dr. Timothy Wareme. We acknowledge the presence of the Faculty Officer, Mr. Christopher Bunu Otoiwi. We acknowledge the presence of our keynote speaker. In no distant time, we shall introduce our keynote speaker very specially, Professor Ukamaka C. Owankwo. All our lecturers of the Department of Medical Surgical Nursing. We have Professor Mrs. Christy E. Omorogbe, We have Professor Fidelis Uchendu Okafo. We have Dr. Timothy Ewareme. We have Sister J.N. Chukura, PhD. Dr. Mrs. Wakego Oyana. The question is simple. When they pass through you, what will you be remembered for? Some are shouting with mixed feelings. Some are very happy that they are no longer under her because she will ensure that you do the right thing at the right time. Some are shouting because she is the best. Some are not shouting because they don't even know where they are. Okay, Ikemen, what are you thinking about? You are missing Uniben already. All those small money you used to collect from your parents, you still have 1 more year to collect it. So that when you start working, you will start paying back. We acknowledge the presence of Mrs. E. Egwako, Mrs. E. O. Balogun, Mrs. Blessing Awin. Of the Department of Maternal and Child Health Nursing, we have Dr. Mrs. Christy Enuku. We have Mrs. Mary A. Iniomo. We have the head of department, Professor Mrs. Roslyn E. Esewe. We have Mrs. F. A. Esebame. We have Mrs. C.C. Edo Osage. Of the Department of Public Health, we have Dr. Timothy A. Ewareme. We have Mrs. Mary A. Iniomo. We have Mrs. Aro Lawa. And we pay a tribute to the pioneer head of Department of Blessed Memory, late Professor Juliana A. Afemike. May our soul and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. We have our adjunct lecturers, Mrs. Okwopego Judith, Mrs. Okupa Pat Esther, Mrs. Osama Osadolo Iyore, Mr. Aragwa David, Mrs. Ekwo Basa Betty. We acknowledge the presence of all the non-academic staff, the faculty officer, Mr. U.C. Otiri, Deputy Chief Confidential Secretary, J.O. Arasoma, Miss E.D. Ebwako, Principal Executive Officer, Ms. O.J. Asemota, the Principal Executive Officer, Mrs. C.F. Okpala, Assistant Registrar, Mr. P.F. Egbedi. We acknowledge Ms. E.P. Odubu, Administrative Assistant, Mrs. E. Ogiame, All Supervisor, Ms. O.B. Obo, Locum I Data Processing Officer. For the Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, we have Assistant Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. A.O. Isibo. We have Mrs. M. Oshodi. Ms. M. Oshodi. From the Department of Public and Community Health, we have Mrs. E.O. Okungbawa, Chief Senior Executive Officer, Ms. E.M. Amenarawa, Assistant Chief Clerical Officer. And for the Department of Maternal and Child Health, we have Mrs. O.E. Omono, the Assistant Chief Executive Officer. Our preceptors, we have Omole Fumilayo, Obaze Pauline, and Musa Nasi. All of these persons, together with the management and those from the College of Medical Sciences, tried their best possible to give them wonderful training, so they are found worthy in character and in learning. The journey all through University of Benin was successful. They have a lot of stories to tell, and today they are happy to be here, seated with their parents, guardians all around them to celebrate them on this great feat that they have achieved. So many came, they could not get to this point. But for them, they came, they saw, and they conquered. If you can hear me, a round of applause for yourselves, all the inductees. It is wonderful to know that it is the grace that has been enough for you. His grace is always sufficient for all of you. We have a total of 159 inductees this year. Igumbo McDonald is on the keyboard, ensuring that we enjoy every bit of this ceremony. Thank you so much, sir. please to take their seats. May I ask that the Dean of Basic Medical Sciences to please come up here. The Dean Student Affairs, please come up. The Dean of Medicine, please come up. The DNS Edo State, Mr. Nuruddin is already here. The DNS Edo Specialist Hospital, Mrs. Ebare Patricia, please come up. The DNS Nursing Central Hospital, please come up. Provost College of Nursing Science, St. Philomena. Provost Edo College of Nursing Science. Provost College of Nursing UBTH, please come up. The National President Ugonsa, please come up. The College Secretary, please come up. The College Accountant, please come up. No, they will sit there. They will sit that way, please. They'll sit that way because of the other principal officers coming. We'll give them the front row that way. Yes. All the deans, front row. Then all HODs, please sit in front. Let's settle down. The Vice Chancellor and his team, they are already seated. HOD nursing, please come forward. Okay, all the HODs, please come forward. It is on this note that I invite all of us to please rise as we begin the ceremony with the national anthem, Uniben anthem, nurses anthem. May we rise. The first stanza of the national anthem.
Oh
perfect agreement, knowledge for service unto sit. Professor Edoba Bright Omerige SAN, here ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Christopher Osumbo, other principal officers of the university, the Registrar and Chief Executive Officer, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Alhaji Dr. Ndagi Al-Hassan, here ably represented by Dr. Ayola Modupe, the deans here present, the Dean of Basic Medical Sciences, the Dean of the Faculty of Nursing Sciences, the Dean Student Affairs, the Dean School of Medicine, all HODs, presidents of all associations, members of the parents' body, our distinguished parents, wonderful inductees, other guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my singular honor to welcome you to the 9th Induction and Oath-taking ceremony of the Faculty of Nursing Sciences, University of Benin, Benin City. This being the first induction ceremony as a faculty of Nursing Sciences. Thanks to our Vice Chancellor for this initiative. And so today we want to thank you all for being here. We will not keep you waiting. Permit me to quickly recognize Mr. Vice Chancellor and members of Mr. Vice Chancellor's entourage. The Vice Chancellor, our own Vice Chancellor, the man that believes that university is our place and we must contribute our quota. Please join me welcome Professor Edoba Bright Omerige SAN, here ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Professor Christopher Osumbo. The Deputy Deputy Vice Chancellor, Ekenwa Campus, is seated. Please join me welcome Professor Buniyami Ainde. The University Registrar, Bimpe Omoyiwola, will welcome you, ma. Seated is the University Librarian, the woman that has the knowledge of the university at her palm, Professor Jane Abba. We acknowledge the presence of the Dean of the Faculty of Nursing Sciences. Please join me welcome Professor Fidelis Uchendi Okafo. The Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor H.B. Osadolo. We acknowledge the Dean, Student Affairs, Professor Frederick Ehaise. We acknowledge the presence of the Dean, School of Medicine, Professor Osabiago. Permit me to now welcome and recognize very specially our very own CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of the Council, who is here ably represented by Dr. Ayola Modupe. Permit me to also welcome our keynote speaker, Professor Ukamaka C. Uwankwo. We welcome you, ma. In no particular order, every other guest in the course of the program will recognize them. But permit me to acknowledge the presence of the following persons. Mr. Nuruddin Aliu, Director of Nursing, Edo State, we welcome you very specially. We welcome Professor Clementina once again. We welcome Barrister Francis Olise. Barrister Francis Olise, we want to welcome you. Thank you so much. We acknowledge the presence of every other person here present. We will continually in the course of this program mention all the names of all our guests. For the want of time, we'll quickly go straight into the program. May I appeal to all the cameramen. All the cameramen, it is an official ceremony. We understand that you have come here to be a part of the ceremony and to make the ceremony memorable, colorful, and that you keep the memory for us. But don't make the ceremony rowdy, as the university will not hesitate to ask the security to take you out. Please, orderliness when it comes to induction ceremony is what Mr. Vice Chancellor stood for, and we expect that you obey every instructions. Thank you so much. Mr. Vice Chancellor, all other protocol duly and rightly observed. May I now welcome the Faculty of Nursing Sciences Dean, Professor F.U. Okafo, to come and welcome us.
My Vice Chancellor, sir, ably represented by DVC Admin, Professor Christopher Osumbo. Permit me, sir, to key into the already established protocol. As I begin to say, you are all welcome. It is my honor and privilege on behalf of the Dean's Office and the entire members of Faculty of Nursing Science to welcome you to this solemn and joyful occasion, the 9th Induction Ceremony of Faculty of Nursing Science, University of Benin. Today we gather together to acknowledge the culmination of sustained academic effort and supervised clinical training to affirm professional commitment, and to induct into practice a new cohort of 159 graduates. (26 males and 133 females. Their degree classifications as follows: distinctions 7, credits 126, and pass 26. Please kindly note that our pass is not an ordinary pass. That is a second class lower. There is no third class and there is no pass in nursing. Our distinction is first class and our credit is 2-1. So be proud of yourself. And this to attest to the diligence of our students and dedication of our mentors and lecturers. We begin with gratitude to Almighty God. We actually thank God for everything He has done for us, for His strength, perseverance, guidance that have brought us, all of us here today, to the university leadership, especially my Vice Chancellor. I call him my own Vice Chancellor, because the creation of this faculty of nursing just came in jiffy, by grace. So that is exactly what it takes. He is a transformative and visionary leader whose administration established 5 new faculties, including Faculty of Nursing Science, within the first year of his tenure. Will you clap for that, please, ladies and gentlemen? So my provost, Professor Wilson Sadu, I think he's ably represented here by Professor Umwemu. I hope he's around. Is she around? Yeah, that's good. And to my parent dean, I call him a brother, Professor H.B. Osadolo, is well seated there. So for your guidance and your commitment in seeing that this faculty come to bear. Thank you very much. To the registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, for your council regulatory leadership that safeguard public trust in our profession, we sincerely thank you. I equally express my deep appreciation to my academic staff, especially the HODs, Dr. Ms. Omorobe, HOD Medical Surgical Nursing, Professor Ms. Esewe, HOD Maternal and Child Health, and to his blessed memory, late Professor Ms. J.A. Femike. Assistant Dean, Dr. T.A. Ewerame, the current HOD, Public and Community Health Nursing, as well as the administrative staff, led by the faculty officer, Mr. Christopher Otobi, clinical preceptors, heads of partner facilities, and all support personnel whose concerted effort translate to this into competent clinical practice. To the guest lecturer, who shares timely scholarship with us today, to our institutional partners, including representatives from Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, and National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Francis Olise, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, leadership, Professor Mrs. Lydia Izeyamu, and directors, Edo State and UBT, Ali Nurudin and Mrs. B. Ijaidon, for the clinical support, and to the press present for helping us to publicly honor this milestone. We are grateful to you. To my dear parents and the graduands, the guidance here present, your sacrifice and encouragement and unwavering belief enable these graduates to withstand long hours of study, demand clinical placement, and rigorous examination. We share this achievement with you, and we salute your partnership. To the graduates, today you receive more than a certificate and pin. You receive a charge to serve with competence, compassion, integrity, humility. The gown and the slouch you wear are emblems of trust. You have been schooled in science and art of nursing and midwifery, skills, ethical reasoning, evidence-based practice, and reflective care. Yet, the completion of this program is an opening, not an end point. Healthcare evolves rapidly. Lifelong learning in professional imperative. Permit me to offer these few guiding principles as you begin practice. 1, uphold professionalism and ethical practice. Patients entrust with you their well-being and dignity. Let honesty, confidentiality, and principled decision-making be your constant companion, even when circumstances are odious. Commit to lifelong learning and scholarship. Seek postgraduate training. Engage in continued professional development, and contribute to research and quality involvement. The generation of new age and translation of evidence into practice will advance both your career and profession. Embrace compassionate competence. Technical proficiency must be coupled with empathy. Attend to the whole person, their needs, fears, values, and social context. The small act of attentive care frequently yields profound healings. Develop digital and data literacy. Our induction lecture today, Digital Nursing Revolution, AI, Telehealth, and Data-Driven Care. Timely. Acquire the skill to appraise, adopt, and steward digital tools responsibly. Protect patient confidentiality. Practice sound data governance, and ensure technology enhanced quality rather than deepening disparity. These are the things you must do as a nurse. Foster interprofessional collaboration. Effective health care is delivered by teams. Work respectfully with physicians, pharmacists, laboratory scientists, community health workers, and other professionals. Collaboration strengthens outcome and health system resilience. Be an agent of community health and advocacy. Nursing and midwifery extend beyond clinical world. Advocate for preventive services, maternal and child health, health education, and social determinants of health. Elevate welfare of the vulnerable and underserved. Sustained resilience and self-care. Clinical work can be demanding. Prioritize your well-being. Seek mentorship and cultivate supportive professional networks. A well caregiver is better positioned to deliver safe and compassionate care. You must take care of yourself. Learn to care for yourself first. Honor regulations and accountability. Register with Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, comply with professional codes of conduct, and participate in continuing professional development. Regulation protects patients and preserves the dignity of the profession. As a alumni of the University of Benin, you are also a custodian of our institutional reputation. Serve as ambassadors who reflect the values instilled here, and in time, give back to the future generation through mentorship and support for the alumni networks. To the graduating class, each one of you has completed 2 professional examinations, RN and RM, 2 of us. And you have a degree certificate while awaiting your public health nursing that will soon commence. I wish you all the best. Your program combines rigorous theoretical instructions with supervised clinical placement across partner hospitals and community sites. This integration is a foundation of safe, ethical, and effective nursing and midwifery care. I therefore reiterate our collective appreciation to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Edoba Bright Omorigi San, a vision, and his team. Amen. Amen. And to the Provost, my parent dean, I say you are too much. Especially Provost, you just calm down, calm down. It's easy. We'll complete it, no problem. My parent dean, at any moment, I call him. He's always there for me. God bless you, sir. Then to the Nursing and Midwifery Council, I thank you especially for honoring us and being here for us, and we're expecting more from you. Thank you very much, madam. And I extend my greeting to my friend, Dr. Ndaji. UBTH, Director of Nursing, Edo State, Midwifery, St. Philomena Barrister, Mrs. Sado, Provost College of Nursing, Edo State. Okay, and all of them, and from people from Ibadan University, all of you, I say thank you very much. May God bless and keep you. To my graduates, go forth with confidence, humility. Let competence be your patience, your practice, compassion your hallmark, and scholarship your pursuit. Serve the people of our nation with courage, integrity, and steadfast in your vocation. A nurse is a light to health. A nurse is what? A light to health. So, be a nurse and remove disease, which is darkness. May God bless your work, guide your judgment, and strengthen your hands. Congratulations to the class of 2024-2025. Thank you very much.
I know you would want to put your hands together for our dean. When he was delivering his speech, I looked at the Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor was keen about the speech. I now remembered that as he was talking from experience. Apart from being the pioneer dean of this faculty, he was the pioneer HOD of nursing department. Please, a round of applause for him once again. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Vice Chancellor's permission, may I quickly acknowledge the presence of the Provost, College of Medical Sciences. The Deputy Provost is here representing the Provost. Please, Professor Vivian Omoemo, we want to welcome you. Thank you so much. Representing Professor Wilson Sado, thank you. May I now invite to address us the Dean, School of Basic Medical Sciences. Dean, School of Basic Medical Sciences, please come forward. Professor Osadolo.
Good morning, all. My VC, sir. Permission to stand on the established protocol. Thank you. Our dear visitors, invited guests, I'm happy to be in your midst this morning. Last year, when this induction was done, I was calling the shots. But today, you see, things have changed. And you know, change is something we don't want, but change is inevitable. So we can't keep changing. I want to first of all thank the administration of the University of Benin, ably led by our versatile Vice Chancellor, who has created a platform for nursing to thrive. Thank you, sir. I want to also thank the management of nursing faculty. I've worked closely with all of them. They are very hardworking. In fact, you leave your children in their care, you don't have any fear, because they are mothers and a few fathers. Only one father, sir. Okay, two, only two. So the mothers are wonderful. Thank you very much. For my other colleagues in the university, in the faculty of or School of Basic Medical Sciences, it's very painful that you are leaving us, but all the same, we are still together. It's very painful to see that you are leaving us. The kind of meetings we hold at the faculty board, when we did one 3 days ago, I missed many of you, particularly Professor Mrs. Esewe, who is my very good friend, but we can quarrel any minute. Thank you all for coming. And to our students, I want to tell you something. You are happy graduating today, but the truth is that your journey has just started. That is the truth. Your journey has just started. You want to be like Professor Okafor, you must work hard. It's quite interesting to wear a nursing robe, white, and be moving majestically. But if you cannot aspire to be like your mentors here now, you won't go far. That is the truth. For you to go far, it means you must humble yourself. You must be ready to take instructions from your leaders, either in the ward, in the hospital, or in institutions of training. I so much respect nursing. They have established that respect, that professional hierarchical respect. Thank you, Dean. You must try and maintain it. But some few occasions I see some ugly heads. So, Dean, you must not allow it to grow. Those ugly hairs must be cut short immediately. Apart from that, nursing students, you are doing very great. I wish you well. I want you to continue and then be better than us in the future. That is my prayer for you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause for the Dean, School of Basic Medical Sciences. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Nurses are great. Nurses are kind. True or true? Our Vice Chancellor, in the course of the speech by the Dean of Nursing, he said there are 159, only 20-something male. I looked at the DVC Ekenwa campus, looking at the DVC administration. They said women have taken over. And the university registrar was very happy. Women did not take over, we just allowed them. Find out from Professor Esewe, she knows that men allowed them to just do everything. After all, were they not the ones that gave birth to the men? We allowed them, they are our mothers. Women keep on excelling. It is your time. We want to now hear from the Provost of the College of Medical Sciences, Professor W.E. Sado, here ably represented by Professor Omoimo, Mrs.
Good morning, everyone. Our dynamic Vice Chancellor, ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Admin, other principal officers here present, top management staff, all the deans present here. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I bring greetings from the Provost of the College of Medical Sciences, Professor Wilson Sado, who sends his warm regards. He would have been here today, but for a previously scheduled engagement where he is actually involved in an international workshop where he's also a resource person, but he would have really liked to be here. So the fact that he has asked me to represent him shows the high regards he has for you, distinguished guests, and for the profession of nursing. I believe I speak for everyone here when I say that we are extremely proud today to be at the induction of the new additions to the time-honored profession of nursing. All of your hard work and perseverance have led to this proud moment in your lives. I have no doubt that you will continue to serve as worthy ambassadors for the university by building upon our reputation for excellence. I believe that regardless of your chosen area of practice, all of you have the opportunity to enrich the lives of those around you. As you embark upon and progress through your careers, I urge you to always remember the sacrifices that you endured in order to make it happen, to improve the quality of life and health of Nigerians with compassion, honesty, and integrity. I would also like to congratulate and give special thanks to our dear parents, spouses, children, and friends of our newly qualified nurses for their patience, their support during the challenging but rewarding years. I would also like to ask our graduates not to forget the college and your teachers. I encourage you to give back to the college by supporting college activities, faculty activities, in fact, the University of Benin as a whole. I urge you again to be good ambassadors of your alma mater. Congratulations again to our newly qualified nurses, and to the entire College of Medical Sciences is proud of you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Soft-spoken mother. Please, another round of applause for her. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I now welcome very specially our Vice Chancellor, the 11th substantive Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin, Professor Edoba Bright Omerige SAN, who is here ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Professor Christopher Osimbo, to now address us.
Please, I want to align on already established protocol. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Edoba B. Omoroge, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, would have loved to be here, but it's away on official assignment. So this is an address by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin, Professor Edoba B. Omoroge San, at the 9th induction ceremony of the 2024-2025 graduates of the Faculty of Nursing Sciences, holding at the Archideco Auditorium this day, 29th April 2026. I'm honored to be here as the chief host of this 9th induction oath taking ceremony of the Faculty of Nursing Sciences. On behalf of the Senate and management of the university, I begin by congratulating the newly qualified nurses as they prepare for their induction into the profession by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. The Bachelor of Nursing Science degree is a broad-based nursing program established to address societal demands for qualified nurses who are educated in institutions of higher learning. The University of Benin is proud to turn out competent and employable nursing graduates who have been doing well over the years. Beyond the glamour and vast opportunities the profession offers, you are expected to uphold the standards of this esteemed profession and to contribute meaningfully to address local and global health challenges. I therefore urge you to commit yourselves to the traditions of the nursing profession by adhering to high ethical standards and global best practices of your calling. This is because nurses are meant to play a pivotal role in promoting good healthcare delivery. The University of Benin, as an institution, has discharged its duties by imparting in you the requisite knowledge and molded you in character and ethics to discharge your responsibilities successfully. We appreciate the parents and guardians who have entrusted us with their children and wards. We thank you for your support and confidence in the University of Benin. Your sacrifices and confidence in the value of education have made today's success story possible. I commend the first substantive dean of the faculty, Professor Fidelis Okafor, and his team for the efforts at making this induction taking a success. I urge you to take the Faculty of Nursing Sciences to greater heights. It is on that note that I now formally declare the 9th induction oath-taking ceremony of the 2024-2025 Faculty of Nursing Sciences graduates of the University of Benin open.
Please, a round of applause once again for our dear Vice Chancellor. He has given us the go-ahead to continue with these proceedings. If he had declared it closed, then we will all go home. It means that the ceremony will now begin in earnest. Thank you so much, our dear Vice Chancellor. Permit me this time around to let you know that we are beginning a very special talk to us. And the keynote address, the keynote speaker will be introduced by Mrs. Inyomo. Please, a round of applause as she comes forward to take the citation of the keynote speaker.
Our respected Vice Chancellor, permit me to introduce our keynote speaker for today. This is a brief profile of Professor Clementina Ukamaka Nwankwo. Professor Ukamaka Nwankwo hails from Usumei town in Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria. She had her primary and secondary education in Anambra State, Nigeria. She had her nursing training at Anambra State School of Nursing, Nkpo, and obtained her midwifery training from School of Midwifery, Holy Rosary Maternity Hospital, Waterside, Onitsha, both in Anambra State, Nigeria. She later proceeded to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Enugu campus, Enugu State, Nigeria, for her Bachelor's of Nursing Science degree in 2004. She obtained her master's degree in health education and doctorate degree in public health education in 2010 and 2015, respectively, Anambra State, Nigeria. Her steady quest for knowledge influenced desire for another master's degree. First, she had master's degree in maternal and newborn health from the Division of Midwifery, University of Nottingham, United States, in United Kingdom in 2018. She has over 60 published articles, both nationally and internationally, and authored 2 textbooks. 1, Divorce, Its Impact on Family Members, and Introduction to Reproductive Health. She is a fellow of West African College of Postgraduate Nursing and Midwifery. Professor Nwakwo was once a state facilitator for Anambra Mandatory Continuing Professional Development Program from 2013 to 2016, and the Southeast Zonal Coordinator 1, Abia, Anambra, and Imo State for Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria Mandatory Continuing Professional Program, MCPDP, in January 2023 to December 2025. Professor Nwakwo has worked at General Hospitals, Ichi, and Nnobi as staff nurse midwife before proceeding for her degrees. She taught at Anambra State School of Midwifery, Mpo, as a nurse educator between 2005 and 2008. She is currently a professor of nursing, maternal and child health, and past HOD of the Department of Nursing Science, Faculty of Health Sciences and Technology, College of Health Sciences, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka Nnewi Campus from 2021 to 2023. As a researcher, Professor Nwakwo was a principal investigator, Nigeria team, of a 3-country international research collaboration titled the Tripartite Research Consortium on Translating Chronic Disease Self-Management to a Program Model for Service Framework in southeastern Nigeria, Japan, Trinidad and Tobago, and Nigeria. In 2023, she is currently a principal investigator of a 6-country international research collaboration titled Impact on Diabetic Foot Ulcer Formation, Exploring Attitudes and Influencing Factors in Foot Care, Japan, Lithuania, China, Nigeria, Trinidad and Tobago, and Kazakhstan. Professor Clementina has served and still serving as an external examiner for undergraduate and postgraduate defense in various institutions. She is happily married to her heartthrob, Mr. Ukamaka Nwakwo, from Ukulumili town in Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State, and they are blessed with 4 children. Permit me to introduce Mrs. Ukamaka Nwakwo.
Universities, our prestigious graduate nurses, our parents, sponsors, guardians, everybody here present, you are welcome. Thank you. Every other protocol is duly and respectfully observed. I'm here to present a topic for this induction, which reads Digital Nursing Revolution, AI, Telehealth, and Data-Driven Care. By introduction, digital health is integral to nursing practice, including technologies such as telehealth, artificial intelligence, electronic medical records, virtual monitoring, and interoperable data system. The legitimacy of digital nursing technologies hinges on their impact on our patient outcomes, also on the nurse's work ability, safety, and health. So with global healthcare facing chronic workforce shortages and an aging population, AI and telehealth have transformed and transitioned from emerging technologies to essential daily tools, and that will help nurses to manage complex patients' loads while maintaining the human touch. We always say it. Nursing is the only profession that cares for their patients. We render that human touch. When they touch you as a patient, you will feel better. So in as much as we are trying to embrace technology, we should not rule out our human touch. That is very, very important. And that is what distinguishes us from other professionals. So with that, we have moved to digital nursing. So what is this digital nursing? It involves the seamless integration of artificial intelligence, telehealth into our daily practice, transforming our roles as nurses from manual data collectors to information integrators and patient care managers. So we are not just there to record things manually. No, we are now moving to information integrators and our patient care managers. And this shift is driven by the need to combat workforce burnout and enhance patient care through AI-enabled predictive analytics, automated documentation, and virtual care platform. This digital nursing we are talking about involves the following. One, information interpretation. What does that mean? Nurses must learn how to interpret AI-generated insights and balance them with their clinical experience. So we are not ruling out the nursing clinical experience. We still have that, but we use AI to balance that. Two, ethical usage and data privacy. Here, a critical skill in digital nursing is ensuring the ethical application of AI, managing biases in algorithms, and protecting patient data security. So it's not just about using AI. You use it with caution. Ethical aspect issues must be involved. Then the third point is human-tech balance. This is telling us that the focus is on using technology to enhance, not to replace, the human touch of nursing care. We are not replacing, we are trying to enhance. So indeed, artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming health care, including nursing care, from predictive analytics to real-time patient monitoring. And this AI offers tools that can enhance clinical decision-making, streamline workflows, and improve patient outcomes. Because that is our main target. We want patients' outcome to be improved. So artificial intelligence is a milestone technological advancement that enables computers and machines to simulate human intelligence and problem-solving capabilities. These digital health and technologies, even the AI and rest of them, they are transforming healthcare by improving access, optimizing care, and enabling personalized, preventive, and predictive solutions. When you are working with these digital technologies or advanced technologies in nursing care, you make the care personalized, individualized, not just general for everybody. No. So to keep pace with technological advancement, digital health literacy should be integrated into the lifelong learning initiatives. So if as you are moving out from this school, remember that we are in the digital age. And digital nursing has come to stay. Many of you will travel out. When you go there, you meet it. Yes, I met it when I went for my master's in maternal and child health over there. So when you move out, you meet it. So it's better you start now to tell yourself, I must embrace this. And you try to occupy certain skills that will help you to perform better and be good ambassadors of this university when you move out. So furthermore, the digital nursing revolution is the fundamental shift from traditional paper and manual clinical practice to a high-tech ecosystem where data, artificial intelligence, and remote connectivity are woven into the very fabric of patient care. Hence, the nurse's clinical expertise is amplified by the digital superpowers. The outline of our presentation will look at concept of nursing, concept of AI, artificial intelligence, concept of telehealth, concept of data-driven care, benefits of digital nursing, challenges of digital nursing. Then we'll summarize and conclude. So one, concept of nursing. As we all know, nursing is the art and science of caring for individuals, families, and communities. To do was to promote their health, prevent illnesses, and alleviate suffering. So nurses, which we know, are at the front-line caregiving sector, and they handle heavy workloads and high-stake activities. So because of that, they face a lot of mental challenges that lead to burnout. They are so stressed up, there may be depression. So the welfare of our nurses should be maintained by looking into all these challenges they have and finding a way to resolve them. Because when nurses are cared for, they were able to put in their time, their effort, their skill in assuring that the patient's outcome is positive. So the nursing profession is currently undergoing its most significant transformation since the days of Florence Nightingale. Nursing practice is moving away from purely bedside manual charting towards a high-tech, high-touch, hybrid model. And this approach is not just about learning the new software, but it is about integrating digital illiteracy into intelligence. It's about integrating digital intelligence into the core of patient advocacy. And this involves the AI, the use of AI. What will the AI do for us? The AI in this, we have so many of them, and it will act as the new clinical partner. We are working with the AI. I remember we said that AI should not replace our human touch. We still maintain that we use AI to enhance our skill. Then we'll talk about the telehealth, we'll talk about the digital data-driven care. All these are just to help us to improve or enhance our skill. So the goal in this is to use technology to increase the time spent on compassionate care. Like if the AI handles the data entry for you as a nurse, then you have more time to deal with your patient. Give them that human touch which they require. So I want to look at differences between traditional nursing versus digital nursing. So by the time we are done with the difference, you see the reason why we should embrace digital nursing and forget about our traditional nursing. But we should not forget about what? Our human touch. So for traditional nursing, under documentation, there is that manual electronic health entry. Manual, you are entering the thing, and it will take your time. But for this to know, AI-assisted ambient scribing, we just do that for you. For patient monitoring, there is periodic vital checks in the traditional nursing. But with digital, you have continuous remote monitoring. Consultation, you must be there present, in person only. But when you come to digital nursing, you have your experience and predictive AI analytics. Then for the presence, physically you must be there and at the bedside to assess the patient. But with digital nursing, anywhere you are, virtually you can assess the patient, you can intervene, you can do whatever you want to do to the patient through telepresence. For data, everything is manual. You take vitals every 4 hours or every 2 hours, depending. But with digital nursing, it is continuous, 24/7. The wearables can help you do that. For action, the action of traditional is reactive. You are treating the symptoms as they appear. But with digital nursing, it's proactive. You prevent the complications before they start because you are overseeing. You are seeing what is inside the patient through the AI. So you'll be able to prevent what will occur next to their patient. Orientation. For traditional nursing, it is task-oriented. The focus is on the task and trying to finish the charting. Nursing care plan charting, drug administration charting, this charting, vital signs charting. But for the digital nursing, it is insight-oriented. What is happening inside? It focuses on interpreting AI data to guide care. So if the AI said, this person's temperature is moving high, if you don't do anything, that child, maybe a baby of 3 or 4, that baby will have convulsion. So we now rush and do something to bring down the temperature. But with the traditional, you just be waiting until when you see the baby convulsing, then you start handling convulsion. Can we see the difference now? Yeah. Then we go to another sub-thing, concept of artificial intelligence, AI. AI can be simply defined as a technology that enables machines to imitate various complex human skills. Those skills humans can do, machine can do that through this AI. It is a powerful and disruptive area of computer science designed to fundamentally transform the practice of medicine. When we say medicine, we are referring to medical specialty, nursing, midwifery, radiography, and rest of them. They are under the medicine we are talking about here. So at its course, AI involves the science and the engineering of creating intelligent machines driven by algorithms that mimic human cognitive functions, such as learning and problem solving. AI essentially means giving machines the ability to perform tasks which typically require human intelligence. So a machine is doing that now. Apparently, AI is when a machine is able to mimic human intelligence by having the ability to predict, classify, learn, plan, reason, and or perceive. So with this artificial intelligence, it is now reshaping healthcare. And this makes AI vital for nursing profession. So nurses need to understand AI fundamentals, its impact on clinical practice and patient care, both in the classroom and at the bedside. Ethical considerations should be considered when you are using intelligent AI. So nurses, we know they play a vital role in shaping the future of nursing profession by ensuring that AI is applied to benefit their organization, the patient, the health workers. So AI literacy empowers nurses to navigate and help to build the future of healthcare and AI with confidence and competence. So we need to be confident. We need to be confident. But how do you do that? By acquiring the skills. Competence is very, very important. Because when you don't have the skills needed to apply AI into your nursing practice, you get problem. So we need to get those skills. And the integration of AI in all aspects of nursing is passed to revolutionize the delivery of nursing care to patients. As such, nursing practice and educational programs will be required to adapt to this advancing technology. There's no two ways about it. You must adapt. We need to move forward as others and improve our care to our patients. And the evidence has shown that critical knowledge gap exists among Nigerian nursing students, despite a high willingness to adoption. So we need to know about AI, acquire the skills, and being able to apply it wisely in our nursing practice. So apparently, nurses must not only adapt to AI technologies, but actively shape their development, implementation, and governance to ensure alignment with nursing's core values of compassion, patient-centered care. So we have types of AI. We just have few here. Predictive AIs. This analysis forecasts patient deterioration. When the patient condition is deteriorating, we forecast it. We tell the patient, this person's pulse rate is dropping. Do something. And with that, the nurses will intervene, act quickly before it draws finals for the patient to get well. The national language processing. This one assists in clinical documentation and extracts critical information from the patient's records. It will look at the patient's record, the critical information, it will extract it and project it to the nurse. Look at what is happening to the patient. If nothing is not done, this woman you will lose her. So that is it. Then machine learning, this will analyze data to classify and predict patient's condition. They will get the data, the information from the patient, analyze it, and tell you what will happen next. So you must do something. Then robotic process automation. This will automate administrative tasks, reducing workload on you nurses. Computer vision. This one will interpret visual data for patients monitoring and alerting nurses. Conversational AI. This engages the patient communication and symptom assessment. So with these types of AI, if you are working and you know how to use these tools, you are good to go. And your patient is likely to survive. The outcome is likely to be very, very positive. Because before anything happens, the system will alert you. Look at what is going to happen if you don't do anything to help the patient. Then can we differentiate between AI and human intelligence? AI, for the speed is very high. It can process millions of records instantly. But for human intelligence, or nursing intelligence, it will limit to one patient or one file at a time. If you are handling a patient file, patient in bed 20, You will remain there maybe for 10 minutes or 15. But the AI can do the whole thing for all your patients in that your ward and be giving you information. It will just be popping up in your system and you'll be acting. The inconsistency. AI never gets tired, bored, or distracted. So it's just there, working 24/7. But for human, they are subject to fatigue, alarm, burnout. Compassion. The AI can simulate empathy, they cannot feel it. That's the difference. But for human beings will provide authentic therapeutic presence. And that is what we always say. Let AI not remove that human touch from we nurses. For the judgment, the AI follows mathematical patterns, algorithms, while for the human, they use moral agency, ethics, and intuition. So that is about AI. So I want to look at the next concept, telehealth. What is this telehealth? Telehealth includes healthcare services provided using audio or video technology. Audio or video technology. And telehealth was originally developed to provide basic care to rural and underserved patients. Higher rates of use of telehealth are now standard in many practices since the period of coronavirus in 2019. Because with digital health, you can see your patient in her village and know what is happening and still advise and still instruct the patient on what to do. So increasing emphasis on patient satisfaction, providing efficient and quality care, and minimizing cost. These have led to high telehealth implementation. You don't need to travel from the city to the rural village to see that patient. With this telehealth, you will be in your office in that town and see your patient in the rural village doing something. You can advise, you can prescribe, you can do anything you want to do for the patient. So patients and providers have enjoyed the benefits of telehealth. And this telehealth, we have been saying, can be defined as distribution of health-related services and information via electronic information and telecommunication technologies. So for we nurses, it means providing full spectrum of our care, including assessment, intervention, and education to our patients without being in the same physical room with the patient. So distance will not be a barrier when you are using this. Hey, nurse, please, my patient, please, I'm not in the hospital. I traveled. I will see you when I come back. I'm on off duty. No, there is no excuse. Barrier is not an issue. Wherever you are, you can also communicate to your patient. So we have modalities of telehealth, or the 4 distinct channels. One is synchronous. In synchronous, there is real-time video and audio. You are doing it and sending to maybe you want to send to that patient, the doctor in charge of that case. You are videoing or doing audio and sending, and the person will be reporting back to you. Then asynchronous is where you get the video or the audio, you store it, then later you forward. Then we have remote monitoring. This one is continuous, 24/7, like the wearables. The patient is wearing it, it is taking information from the patient and sending to the nurse. Then mobile health. Then this data telehealth is seen as a game changer for nurses. Why? Why is it a game changer to us? Let's see. One, in terms of access, the old way, which is in-person only, the patient must travel sometimes hours to move from the rural area or where they are staying to your clinic just for a 15-minute checkup. Can you understand that? And now that transportation is very costly, maybe from her village to your office at UBTH, she may spend 10,000 going and coming back. But with this telehealth, she doesn't have to do that. She will remain wherever she is, and you'll be in your office at UBTH and see what is happening and intervene. So for telehealth, care happens in the patient's natural environment, even at home or place of work. For safety, in the old way, there is high risk of exposure to infectious diseases in waiting rooms. The patient may come to your office in that you have UBTH and be waiting in the waiting room to see the consultant or to see the nurse. There may be risk of exposure to infection. But with telehealth, zero exposure to infection. The patient is safe, the nurses are safe. For efficiency, for old method, no show race. How many patients do you see? No show. Just one person came. So it is very high there, and it might be because of transportation issues. But with telehealth, everything is perfect. Fine. The virtual appointments have significant high attendance with the telehealth. For observation in old way, you only see what the patient tells you. The patient, I did not sleep last night, I didn't eat well. You only see that, you only know that. But with telehealth, you see the patient's home environment. Everything that happened to the patient at night, you saw it and be able to take action. So in this telehealth, we have what is called visual nursing model. And what is it all about? Nurses use telepresence. You can be in your office and see what is happening on the patient, wherever the patient is, and you make your decision there and act. Then the nurses are at the bedside by doing like changing the position of the patient, setting the IV line, but every other thing, admission, discharge, whatever, you do it in your office using telepresence. Then data-driven is also part of it, and here, this is the practice of making clinical decisions based on the real-time objective data points, rather than relying solely on subjective observation. When you are using data-driven care in your practice, you are not nursing. Thank you. Thank you. You are not nursing the patient based on what the patient told you, because that is what we call subjective. But with data-driven, you are using objective data, because the system, the wearable, the appliances will just be getting the data, analyzing it for you, and you are seeing it and you are taking action. And it has a lot of advantages, just as we mentioned. It's not telling you that the patient is pale, but it will tell you exactly what is happening. That this patient's perfusion index has dropped by 15, meaning that you take action. But man, now just this patient is pale, but you don't know the degree of that paleness. Personalization will know that with telehealth, treatment are tailored to how that patient feels, this specific patient, not as general. Then efficiency is very high because nurses spend less time doing routine checks on the stable patients, and more time is spent on patients whose data flags as at risk. Safety is very high. You don't have human error because the system cross-reference the data. So in data-driven care, what is your duty as a nurse? The system will give you the data, and that data is why that is happening to the patient. You as a nurse will now apply your so what, that's the clinical intervention, and know what to do to get the patient better. We have comparison between traditional nursing and data-driven nursing, just as we have been saying, because their differences are similar. AI, telehealth, and data-driven care, they are similar because they are advancement, technological advancement. So for data collection, it is with traditional, maybe vital signs every 4 hours, and it's manual, But data-driven, it is continuous, 24/7. Observation, you are seeing the patient, getting the subjective data. With data-driven, you are getting the objective data. Decision-making is based on the symptoms if you are using traditional. But with data-driven, it is based on the trends and predictive AI. The nursing focus for traditional is just task-oriented, checking your boxes. But with data-driven, it is insight-oriented. Then response type, reactive, treating the crisis you are seeing for traditional. But for data-driven, it's proactive, trying to prevent a crisis. We have a circle saying that data-driven care is not a one-time shake. It is a continuous loop. It's a living system. What does it mean? You have the sense, the sensors will pick the information, the AI will analyze it, then the alert will come to you and say, no, that look at this patient. The perfusion is dropping to 15. Then you act to save the patient. What are the benefits of digital nursing? From all that we have said, it has a lot of benefits, improving the patient's outcome, improving satisfaction, avoiding burnout from the nurse's side, increasing service utilization, enhancing patient care and safety, enhancing patient education and engagement, increasing efficiency, health, and outcome. There are a lot of them. Then we want to look at challenges. Because of time, I'm just rushing to meet up with these 5 minutes remaining. It has challenges. We all know that anything that has advantage is likely to have disadvantage. True or false? Telehealth and data-driven care. We need to look at their disadvantages, their challenges. And when we're able to overcome these challenges, to surmount them, we are going to move on with the AI, digital health, telehealth, data-driven, and get the best out of them. Our attitude to it, lack of support, poor security standards, lack of interest, infrastructure, because to provide those things, consideration and rest of them. So we now want to summarize and conclude. High stress environment, heavy workloads, and the emotional demands of patient care, which are common challenges faced by nurses, are the factors that lead to nursing using AI, telehealth, data-driven, will reduce burnout, and also improves our patient outcome. So in conclusion, digital nursing is an era of empowered care. Tell yourself, empowered care. Once you have it, you are good to go. Anywhere you find yourself, you will excel, you will do very well. So by using AI and telehealth, nurses are freed from the administrative burden of the past, allowing them to return to their core mission of high quality care, compassionate care, and personalized